Hello, this is a quick look at the RuuviTag. This is a really cool little sensor. I've been sent 2 of them by the manufacturer, and they've also sent some accessories to show you. This is a little case that can be screwed into the wall, and this is a little pouch, and it's got a Velcro strap allowing you to pop this round something, such as maybe on your bike or on your bag. The sensor not only tracks humidity and temperature, it can also track movement, so you could use this as a movement sensor. These are open source, there's plenty you can do with them, but let me just show you how easy they are to get set up. First of all, just remove the little plastic tag that's stopping the battery from powering up the device, and that's it turned on. You can see there's a little light on the top. There's really not much to the sensor. It's weatherproof, and if I pop the top off, you'll see the battery and the electronics inside. The setup of this is incredibly easy. Once you've got it powered up, you're going to need to download the Station app for your mobile. Once you get started, you scan the area. It will need permissions to use your Bluetooth, and you'll need the sensor nearby. This is an incredibly quick process. There you go, bang, found the sensor, tap it, it's added, done. That's how quick it is to set up. The app allows you to set alerts for temperature, humidity, pressure, the signal, and also if there's any movement. And when your phone's nearby, you can get real-time information. You can see it's communicating in real time, giving you the sensor's readings on the screen. If you've got one sensor, that's fine, but you can add more than one. So let's unpack the second one. Exactly the same process. And when you go to add, it will appear. Done. I've now got 2 sensors connected to a single app, and you can have individual alerts on each. Now, let's say you want to make sure you understand which one is which. I'm going to pop one sensor in with some cigars, as it can measure humidity and make sure they're not getting too humid. You can take a picture of the location or the thing that it is with measuring, and that can act as a backdrop, and you can also name the sensor, so it's super easy to figure out what you're looking at. So now when I go back, you can see real-time information for what's going on in the cigar box, and you can see the cigars, and as I swipe left and right, you can see the other sensor has a different backdrop. I put the other sensor in our outside cabin just to get some general environmental information. The app's very easy to use. You can easily switch between your sensors. You can see how quick it moves between the two. And if one of them is nearby, it will give you real-time updates. Otherwise, it will update the next time you go near it. Under the settings, you can set things like the units to use. And on the main dashboard, you can view a graph of the sensor information, and there's a sync button at the bottom to download all the data points onto your phone, and you can then share that as a spreadsheet, and I'll show you an example of that in a moment. Where you have multiple sensors, you may not want to have to keep flicking between the two, so you can change the dashboard setting to show all the sensors in one. So here you can see a summarized view, and then you can click in and go and view the individual information. For those of you who love a spreadsheet, you can export the data, and the file will be named the sensor name and the date. So if you've got multiple sensors, it means you can export the files and it won't be too confusing. Here's the headings that you get, and you can see it's a basic data dump. You have to synchronize the data with your mobile every 3 days. At the moment, it doesn't go longer than that, but I've been informed that they're coming out with updates that will increase that length of time, and also have a special station module that will mean you don't have to have your phone nearby. What can you do with all that data? Well, if you head over to the website, you can see there's a load of projects. So if you're a bit of a crafter, you can get stuck in with some of these and use these sensors in all sorts of different ways. There's lots of projects on the site already, and you click in, it will give you a description and how to get started. If you want to learn more about these projects, I'll put a link in the description below. Thanks to the manufacturer for sending me these. I'll see you on my next review.